There's a nice one.
Yes, sir.
Straight from the dirt, should've been in the dark now. Wanna come up in the road, get tough, but I really wanna ball now. Just put in that work every day. BVE, you know we here to stay. I just get on my knees and I pray. Look at God, cause he making a way, making a way. I'm here today, my soul is forever. I gotta pray, so it gets settled. I got a base, she hot as the weather. What can I say? I'm living better. The devil don't like me, I step on his neck. I never kept mentioning this. I'm on a mission, my answer was yes. I just be chillin', I pray for the stress.
Hey.
Crucifix on my chest so they won't cross me. Bro, wanna smoke that spliff, hey man, you lost me. You want the cash, I want the change, not in my hand, but in
my favorite part right here.
Your mind, change how you think. Me and my sin, we out of range. Hey, I'm a saint, like LeBron, no luck, just charm. Won't smoke, I'm on. Hey, I move too smooth, too cool for school. I drip.
What you say?
They drippin', working straight from the dirt, should've been in the dog pound.
Hey.
There's a nice one.
Hey, I wanna come up in the road, get tough, but I really wanna ball now.
Yes. Should I let the beat drop? Hold on, let me do it.
Straight from the dirt, should've been in the dog pound. I wanna come up in the road, get tough, but I really wanna ball now. Just put in that work every day. BVE, you know we here to
Yes, sir. You know the vibes. Hey, man, that's a hit, bro.
Yeah.
Bro. That song is a hit, bro. Like, no lie. Welcome to another episode of The Nice Show. I'm your dramatic host, DJ Trey Nice.
There's a nice one.
And it may look kind of different in here today. We do have my boy Bryson, who stepped from behind the camera to fill in for Aiden and Jimmy because they don't care about us. Should we still play their drop stuff?
Nah, bro.
Yeah, nah, we ain't finna play that.
Nah. Hey, we got y'all throughout the show.
We got you throughout the show, though. But how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, bro. I'm feeling blessed. About yourself?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Wow. I may keep you on here, bro. You ever ask me how I feel? I really might keep you on here, bro. Like, legit. Nah, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling great. Drinking some water.
Yeah, some water.
Some water. Drinking some water. I'm feeling great. Super excited for this interview, man. Like, we got. Let me do this right.
Yeah, you got the intro.
Yes, sir. Bro, you good?
Get it right. Yes, sir.
We got somebody special, an artist, super dope at that, by the way. His will, not mine. Texas finest, the one and only, the Megalodon. Jaye Hill is in the building. What's up, bro?
What's up, man? What's going on, man?
Hey, you like that? It's different from season one, right?
That is fire, actually. I actually really like that a lot. Like, that is fire.
I appreciate that. It's like, so for people who don't know, Jay was actually on season one. He was on season one, but we had a conflict. It was something with the mics, like,
Man, my audio.
yeah, that's literally what happened.
It like,
oh yeah, so we had completed the interview. And then I went to walk everybody out to the car, right? And I come back in, and my software force quit, like everything, bro. It had force quit everything, bro. Like when I came back, like it was showing like my home screen on my MacBook. I was like, please tell me like GarageBand has like an auto save or something, which it doesn't. So I hit Jay. I said, bro, we just did this great interview, bro. Like we have like Jimmy's mic picked up his vocals, but it wasn't like as sharp as like these are. I was like, we can still put it out, but you know what I'm saying? Your vocal's not going to be as good. And he was like, nah, bro, I want to come back. I want to get the full thing, man. And
get the new experience now.
Yeah, get the new experience.
Wasn't going outside like that. I couldn't do that, bro.
Nah, bro, and I'm so happy that you're back, man. And let me tell you something. When I first heard that song that we played at the intro,
What's the name of the track for the viewers?
Name of the track for the viewers is
Made
Made
Away.
Away.
Okay.
Made Away. I always call it like putting in work. I always like whenever I'm listening, I never know the name of this. I always just be like, I know the lyrics. But when I first heard it and I watched the video too, well first when the song came out, I had texted you. I was like, bro, this is amazing. Like this song sounds so good, well put together. You want to shout out who engineered it and produced it?
Man, I really do, man. That's my homie, man. Shout out to Ron.
Shout out to Ron, man.
BVE, man. Like he's really doing his thing. So, and then AK, AK Beats by AK. Y'all go follow him on Instagram. He produced the beat. So
Yeah, man. Shout out to Deron, man. One of UNT's finest, especially when it comes to this engineering and producing. I see you, bro. So like when I heard it, I was like, this is a hit. Like I knew this was a hit. And it just kept listening to it and listening to it. And then when the video dropped, I love when you did the dramatic slow-mo whenever you carry like the words a little bit more. I said, this is hard.
Yeah.
So
Trace Summers for that one, man.
So how did that song happen? Like how did that come to play?
I feel like the songs that I put out before were like very like R&B, you know what I'm saying? Like I grew up in the church singing all my life, so like all I know is like singing, but I wanted to drop something that was like it came in with those kicks, those you know those hats, like you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was like, man, this gonna be hard. But like in the beginning, I kind of showcased like like I can sing, but then like wait till this hook drop, and then I'm gonna be rapping. So I'm definitely getting into that bag where I'm like rapping a lot more. So
yeah, and I don't categorize you as just like a rapper or just a singer. I like the artist word is really what describes you, because I feel like you're very well rounded, especially listening to your EP His Will Not Mine. Like, bro, it's so many like. Made Away doesn't sound like any other song like on the EP. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's all, you're just very well rounded. Yeah. And so, I'm sorry. I thought you were about to say something bad. I thought I cut you off. So, you say you grew up in the church, and for people who don't know, where are you from?
I am from the Triple D. I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Best city of all time.
Day,
Best city of all time, and the king of Sunday fun days too. Yeah. So what part of Dallas?
Mesquite. So that's East Dallas? Yeah, East Dallas.
Yeah, just about. What school you going to in Mesquite?
Huh?
What high school you going to in Mesquite?
West Mesquite.
Okay,
yeah.
I went to Horn.
Horn, really?
Yeah.
Everybody named mom went to Horn, bro. I was so jealous that I couldn't go to Horn.
Y'all had none on Poteet though.
I mean, Poteet.
Poteet was.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about Poteet. I'm just talking.
They on the other side of the tracks for me. So.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like after I left middle school, everybody went to Horn. I was so upset.
Horn, Mesquite, and then even kind of north, bro. So
north, yeah.
How many high schools do they have?
Like five, right?
Yeah,
it was
5.
West Mesquite, North Mesquite, and then you had Horn
and Poteet.
It's like 5.
Which one was the Mosquitoes?
Mesquite High School,
bro.
Mosquitoes,
bro. I'll never forget. We was
eaters.
They do them chants before the like they play football. They're like skeeters. I said, bro, this is horrible. Yeah. This is a horrible mascot.
Yeah,
nah, facts. Bro.
So how was your upbringing? I know you say you was in church and everything, but
yeah,
I was
bro.
growing up in Mesquite.
Man, it was just normal, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like it was. I mean, it was cool. I mean, like I had a lot of friends or whatever. A lot of playing outside, riding bikes, like playing basketball, stuff like that. Like, but then you did also see the other side of it. There's a couple of times where I could have went the wrong direction with a couple of my homeboys, but you know what I'm saying. Like my mom, she was like, "Better come inside."
Shit, you got the grove. You got the grove down the street.
I know facts, right? And so like, yeah, and so me actually just being in church, you know what I'm saying, like, and my mom, like her just being on me like, hey, like you gotta come inside at this time type thing was like one of those things that kind of kept me on the right path. But yeah, there's definitely those opportunities that came up, and I was like, I ain't never seen that before. And I was like, let me see what that's about. Nah, I can't do that. Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
While being in the church, did you play any instruments?
Yes, I did start off with the keys. Like I was playing the piano, like self-taught almost. Like I was getting really good at it. I dropped it, but man, like at first I was
Yeah, he was on
the
me.
piano.
Man,
Yeah.
the piano is such a dope instrument. Like, bro, you don't look cool playing like the tuba and nothing. Like piano and saxophones, they the one that could be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you playing the tuba, you playing like, you don't look cool.
Or the guitar. Like if you playing
The guitar cool too.
Shit, drums too.
drum.
Yeah,
Drums
yeah,
too.
that's what I used to do back in the church. Huh?
Really?
Like when I was way younger, bro. So yeah,
That's
was
what's
cool.
up.
Yeah, it
You
was
were a drummer? I never know
not
that.
not a drummer, but yeah, I used to play the drums, bro. Play the snare on my spare time.
What?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
So while actually like being in like Mesquite, going to West and everything, did you play any sports outside of like special activities or anything?
Yeah. I played football, basketball, but like the thing I was really good at was track.
Okay, bro.
So
What'd you run?
man, I did the 4x1, 100, 4x2, 4x4. I hated the 4x4.
Same.
Bro, it was a terrible race.
Were you good at it? Were you fast?
Yeah, I went to Junior Olympics actually.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Oh, my
Yeah.
bad. I didn't make the team. They was like, have you heard of cross country?
Yeah, bro.
I was like, yeah. So I didn't make the team, unfortunately. So while also playing the piano, you were also singing as well in church.
Yeah.
So you was part of the choir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was that, bro?
It's the way he said it. He's part of choir.
Yeah.
I did kind of just put that on him. Like he never.
Yeah, bro. I was a tenor, bro.
That's it. What is that?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Tell me
So
something.
tenor is like, so you have alto, you have soprano, then you have tenor, which is like basically like all the guys. There's some women who can sing tenor really well as well. So usually like the altos is like the middle, but the sopranos are like, okay, like you got all the high notes, and then the altos basically like have the melody, or like they have like that little middle range or whatever. And tenors are like the people who sing low or whatever, you know, like usually the guys sing tenor. So
I think I'm a soprano.
I'm a tenor.
hey, you can be.
He saw he looked at me. He's prepared for
Like,
it.
shit, you sure?
No, there's actually one guy in my church. He sang soprano so well, it was crazy.
Really?
Yeah, he was cleaning the church or whatever. He used to clean the church, and then like whenever it was time for choir practice or whatever, they'd be like, "Hey, come on and sing with us." He'll drop the broom, he'll go and sing. I was like, "Bro,
Memorizing and stuff.
you are cold." I
So
was like,
was it a big church or was it a small one?
at first it used to be big, like huge. Like we even did like. What this is stories that I heard, like we did features with Kurt Franklin or whatever, but then like it got small or whatever. But they're still there today. So, but yeah, I don't go to that church anymore. But I definitely like remember my roots there. So, but yeah, that's where like I feel like that like singing in the church really like stemmed where like what I am today. Like that was like the roots of what I am today. So
I was just about to ask you that. So you feel like that moment made you to like who you are now, like growing up in it.
Yeah, like I mean, just like my faith and everything, and then you know, just like the people who were there, the people who like poured into me or whatever. And then I mean, also going back home and then watching BET and you know, like what's that? Freestyle Fridays on Beats. What's it?
106 Apart.
Yeah.
I used to watch the rap battles with Blind Fury. He was hard. Blind Fury was hard.
But yeah, I would say like all of that like kind of just made Jaye Hill.
So all of that, like, you know, watching Freestyle Fridays and everything like that. So were you more at this time more of a rapper, or were you going towards singing more, or were you just always like well balanced in all of it?
Man, can I be honest, bro? I don't know if I should admit this, but bro, like whenever I was growing up, like I like no homo, but I thought Trey Songz.
Whoa, pause.
Bro, I thought Trey Songz was like that dude.
He
You know
was,
what I'm saying?
though.
Like
He was.
I would be like, bro, like, he getting all the girls. So, like what I would do is, bro, like my mom bought me a keyboard, right? And so
Sounds like a crazy story.
I would like try to play his songs on the keyboard and like make them mine, and then I would go to the high school. I would go to the school, play them for girls and sing to them, bro. Like,
Did it work?
no-
Did it work for you?
No, bro. No, it didn't work.
I think it dropped the bomb.
No, it wasn't work. No, it didn't. Bro.
It didn't work. I don't think that stuff ever. Does it really work though? Does that stuff ever work?
Depending on the girl or like the situation, I feel like it could, bro.
Well, okay, it didn't work for the girl I wanted,
At the time, yeah.
Oh, okay.
but it worked. It worked for some girls. I was like, but I don't want you.
Yeah,
though.
bro.
I want this specific one.
I sang to a girl one time in school. I would never forget. I don't want to say her name, but I think I might say it. Her name was Asa. ASA.
So, and you spelling it.
Asa from Cedar Hill. If you're watching this, you know who Asa is, right?
Okay.
So she I wrote her a note, you know what I'm saying? Remember you used to write notes like so I wrote her a note and I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying, I really like you, whatever, right? And my boy
Sing you a song.
no. So my boy at the time, I told him that I liked her. Mm-hmm. So he was like, okay, bet, cool. Bro, and 2 days later, he asked her out, right? And I was like, damn, my boy. I was like, I saw him, you know, y'all used to get like the skates during PE.
Yes.
Like, so skates were PE and they were holding hands while skating, bro. I was in so much pain. So I went home. Y'all remember the song, It's Too Late to Apologize?
Yeah,
bro.
Boy,
So,
with Timberland.
bro, so the next day I went to school. And so then I stood up and Mr. Walker was my math teacher at the time. And he said, he was doing attendance. I said, Mr. Walker, I got something to do.
I got something to say.
And so I stood in front of class. I was like, it's too late to apologize, AKA Asa. It's too late. And everybody fell out laughing. Like it was, but I thought I was gonna win her. Like
Boy, you should have did a diss song. Fuck all that. Hey, now I feel you, bro. You was heartbroken, huh?
pain. I was in real pain. So he told me the story. I'm like, bro, that stuff really don't work, bro. But if it worked for you, like, congrats. I don't think I could just see it.
Hey, bro. So I'm gonna just flip it real quick. Before I was in middle school, my 6th grade year, me and my homeboy, that nigga could sing and I couldn't.
Okay.
We was on 3-way. I had this girl I was talking to at the time. Tell me why I had this nigga sing a song to her and she thought it was me. Nigga, she thought I was so serious. I could sing, hit the notes and all. Nigga, I said, bet. Come out later. She found out like a year or two later, of course. But that
you already had her at the time, though, right?
Yeah. So it was like that just won her over even more. Like she heard the vocals, I was like, bet. We don't even sound alike, but I don't know how she thought it was me. Nigga. I was like, bro, that shit's so funny. Y'all brought that up, bro.
Sees you in person. Hey, I want you to do it.
Hey, I can't hit that hoe.
Feeling kind of parched.
Yeah. I gotta do it later. Wait till later.
So you're singing to girls at school. No, so when did you start taking it like serious? Like, this is really what I want to do. When did you figure it out?
Man, I want to say when was that? It was 2018. And like, so at first, like, man, well, whenever I first came to college, I was like doing R&B and like, you know, writing all types of songs about whoever, whatever, like sex songs.
I
like,
remember that, bro.
Like all types of stuff.
We used to be at Castle Rock.
I used to be at Castle Rock.
I remember
singing
that.
my butt off, like trying to get girls. You know what I'm saying? Like freshman year was crazy, and then man, like God just slapped me in my head. He was like, boy, like, do you not remember, like,
Yeah.
like, you know, like your upbringing, like he was like, this is offensive to me, type thing. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, like, oh, whatever, I'm gonna keep doing that, whatever, you know. And so then, like, my wife now,
Yeah,
she came into my life. And
congratulations, by the way.
Appreciate you, bro. She was like, man, if you keep doing this, then we can't, like, we can't continue or whatever. And I was like, dang, that's crazy. Like, if I keep singing about sex and stuff like that, we can't. She's like, no.
Did she know about that before y'all got together?
No.
Oh,
No,
well, you
no.
never saw her or anything before? Like, you never saw her the songs before y'all got together?
Oh, yeah. So I was in the studio and she would like walk in and like hear what I was singing about. She was like,
She was appalled.
yeah. She was like, oh, this is what, like, I didn't know, like, you did this or whatever. And I was like, man, like, I didn't know like that affected you like that or whatever. And so I had to make that transition. Well, not only for her, but, well, first of all, God told me to. And like, just like with my upbringing and like me having that relationship with God, it was like, okay, like, I know like this is wrong, but I'm still doing it, but I know this is wrong. So I really have to repent and change. And then with her, it was just confirmation that like yeah, Jay, you shouldn't be doing this because like this is hurting like you, and then you're not, you know, like this is not advancing anything in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, I have a blessing right here, like your future wife, I have her right here for you, but like you want to go the other way. So, you know, it was kind of like a wake up call. And then that's whenever I knew like, okay, like I really love music. I really love, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, like doing this, but I want to do it to glorify him rather than to satisfy my needs type things or whatever. So it was like a heart check and a heart change as well.
And so did you see benefits from changing like the way you was presenting yourself in music?
Yeah, I did. I noticed that I was like a lot more content with like what I was putting out. My family could listen to it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, I saw some really good benefits, like some heart change, like a change in my heart or whatever. And most of all, I saw that it was touching people, you know what I'm saying? Like I put out a song called Angels. That was like my very first song, Angels or whatever. And then all of a sudden, like that song was just hit so many people. They were like, man, like I love this song, like this resonated with me, like I like that you said this or whatever. And I was like, man, I don't even think, I didn't even think like that was gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I saw a lot of good changes from that.
That's good, man.
What why do you think like as humans, like we know what God's telling us to do, but we still want to do the opposite? Like why do you feel like we battle with that? I know that's a crazy question to answer, but why do you think we battle with that?
Man, I feel like we were like born with this flesh that just wants to sin, bro. Like I have temptations every day, like all day, every day. Like we just have this flesh that like wants to sin. Like we were born into sin, so like that's just like we live in a fallen world. You know what I'm saying? So like that's just like human nature at this point. So I mean that's why I genuinely believe that like we wake up and want to do, you know what I'm saying? Like you see all this craziness on the news and stuff like that. Like so it's just like we were just born like that, you know?
Yeah. And do you feel like it's harder like as a Christian, like for your music like to break if you're rapping like about God? But it's not like I love God. You love God? I love God. It's not like that. But like, do you feel like it's harder to break like into like the space, like mainstream space?
I guess it depends on who your audience is. You know, like I feel like now, gospel rap is like blowing up right now.
Legit.
Like I was hearing about Lecrae and Andy Mineo. They dropped a song called "Hot." Coming in hot,
yeah.
And then you had Kim Kardashian playing it. It got played in the strip club type thing. I was like, this is crazy. Like these are the Christian rappers talking about coming in hot, and you got strippers playing in the strip club throwing money to it. So I was like, this is lit, bro. Like this is a dub.
Yeah. For
like CHH, well, Christian hip hop or whatever. And so I feel like because my audience is Christian hip hop, like that segment, I feel like it's the same as like trying to break into, you know, that other segment, you know what I'm saying, with the little babies, with the Gunners, with the, you know, with them or whatever. So I feel like it just depends on your target audience, really.
So speaking on your target audience, as far as Christian rappers, does anybody inspire you?
Yes. Man, first and foremost, Canton Jones. I know whenever I was little, I would listen to Canton Jones and like how he would sing and do, like he would rap. I was like, man, he talking about God though? Like that's crazy or whatever. And so Canton Jones definitely my first inspiration. And then like, of course, Lecrae. I mean, he just it's just Lecrae. And then like 1K Few, like Hovey, like KB, all these amazing artists who were like paving the way for Christian rappers to like express themselves through music. But you don't have to say Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like you can still be you through your music and like still glorify God, but you ain't gotta say John 3:16. He saved me, 1 Thessalonians. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do all that. You know what I'm saying? But you still glorifying God, and people can still get the message. So
I remember when it was a point where all I knew was Lecrae and Andy Mineo, but it was before Andy Mineo was Andy Mineo. He was C Light.
Really? I did not know that.
It was C-Lite. He has a song with Lecrae. It was called Background. It's an old song. See, that should be his name. Before it was Andy Mineo, he was
Looking at that right now.
Yep, he used to be C Light. That's a gym. I don't even know how I remember that. But yeah, he used to be C Light. And at that point, those were the only two I know who we would consider Christian rappers, you know. So it's good to see that it's spreading, you know, like it's getting bigger. What was the name of the song that we did the video to? In front of the washateria.
No Stains. Yeah, you was in that video. Everybody's in that video. Everybody's alone.
Yeah,
was in that video. Like Trent, Alante, like Dante. Everybody was in that video.
Jay called us an hour before and was like, "Hey, I'm filming a video at bro. You know that it's in Denton. It was what was it? What was right there?
It was like Gateway, and then it was like QT.
It was a washateria right there.
A washateria right there. Yeah.
And he was like, "Can y'all pull up in an hour and just do this video with me?"
Yeah.
So the video's called No Stains, right? So if you watch the video, we're literally just dancing like,
yeah.
I don't know what, we were just dancing and then
dancing, yeah.
Yo, and then like the lady had closed it, but she still let you film there. Yeah, it was super cool, bro. Like
that was fun.
We danced for like an hour straight, bro. Just like,
bro, you got to.
But we just pulled up on a homie because he was like, "Hey, bro, like he was like, hey, I need y'all for a video." It was like, "Okay, bet, we there. Like, what we got to do?" He was like, just be here.
Yeah,
like, okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Trey Summers for that too, man. He's dope.
Yeah,
dope videographer here in Dallas. But yeah,
that
was fire. I'm actually looking to do that again. Like one of these days, I have a song that I'm working on. Like that's gonna be like that type of vibe. So
let me know. I'm there
for sure.
I'm there. I'll be in the background again. I don't know what I was
cameo. Get a cameo.
Yeah. I'll be there again. So at UNT, whenever you were there, how were you like putting out your music like to everybody like at UNT? Like was it like a lot through social media at that time? Like because I remember when because UNT had like a lot of artists. Everybody, you know, a lot of people want to rap, everybody wants to sing, but it was just a lot of people were doing it, right? So at that point, how were you putting out like your music?
At that point, it was a lot of like, hey, we have spring ball coming up, spring ball tryouts, fall ball tryouts, ASO type stuff, like PBSO talent shows, you know what I'm saying? Like all types of things like you had to try out for. And so that's that's whenever I would get on stage, you know, at the Lyceum or it was another place.
You ever do Poetic Justice?
Yes, Poetic Justice was one of the main ones where
I make a lot of memories, man. Wow.
Yeah, and so we would do that like whenever something came up, we were like, "Hey, I'm trying out. I'm there."
Got to.
It was one time I didn't get in. I was like, "Bro, I'm always in." Like, so. But it was one time I didn't get in. But I was, Yeah,
you and Bryson Cole was making a lot of noise, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bryson, bro.
Yeah,
like
Bryson killing it right now.
Bryson is killing it right now.
Getting a lot of knowledge from him as well. So
really,
it's dope. Yeah. Yeah, bro.
So, and I saw you did this challenge the other day. It's still on your page because if it is, I want to play it.
Yeah.
So, Jay did the challenge the other day. It was hard. Oh my gosh, this challenge was hard. Can you explain the challenge that you did?
Yeah, it was 1K Few. He dropped this song called Christian or whatever. And I was like, it was cool because it was like a play on words. He was like, look at my name, I'm Christian. Look at my, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, what are you talking about? He Christian. Like, okay, we get you Christian. But he's talking about like Christian Dior. But then he was saying like he Christian too. I thought that was clean. So I was like, I'm hopping on this immediately.
Yeah. So I do have it.
Oh, baby.
Hard, Bryce. Let's listen to this.
Yeah, no, I'm
Look at my feet, that's Christian. Look at my coat, that's Christian. Look at my hat, that's Christian. I'm Christian. Look at my feet, that's Christian. Look at my coat, that's Christian. Look at my hat, that's Christian. Look at my bro, that's Christian. Look at my soul, it's Christian. One day I'ma end up missing. I don't know about you, that's different. Life been so cold, glad my soul took another route. Yeah, gotta be bold if you don't want Christ, you'll know what that's about. Know they been hating on me, know they been waiting on me. Look at my shoes, shirt, hat, yeah, I'm in the Christian army. Yeah, I know a few people keep it 1K, most of them keep it a buck. Remember them days that I thought I was stuck. I know that God got me out of the mud, cause I'm Christian. What would it live, cause I've been hurt, you think I'm pimp, cause I've been hurt. I'm just trying to make it home to my kids.
Bro, that's hard. I should've won that challenge, bro.
You should've won. No, bro. Because after that round, I went to the next one. I was like, bro, there's no way my boy did not win this. You were snubbed. I'll be the one to say it. You were snubbed, bro.
Nah, hey, bro.
Bro,
That's a dope video.
look at my boy. That's Chris. Bro, that's hard.
The
Like,
dance moves, the
Bro.
ice, the bling.
bro, you need to make that a real like remix. Like you really need to do that.
Facts.
So why are you talking about that? That's another thing I was gonna ask you. Do you still cover songs to this day?
No, I don't cover any songs. No.
Okay.
No, I'm usually working on my own songs. Like I'm like writing right now, like listening to beats and writing right now. But I don't think covering songs, like doing challenges like that, covering songs that's hard.
Bro, that's hard. Like
Bro, I should really start.
That's a good
doing
way
a
to
lot
market
more.
yourself, man. Real
Yeah.
talk.
I really should doing that a lot
remember when
more.
Joyner Lucas was doing all them remixes, the Gucci Gang, and, all that, and they was getting like 70 million views,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Facts.
but that's hard. I really
Yeah.
think even if you don't release it, like send it to me, like
Hey, yeah, bro.
because that's hard.
So I got another question for you. As far as your image, does that play a role in any type of way for you? As far as just being the artist that you are?
Yeah, it's interesting that you asked me about that because, like, man, I had a roommate whenever I was living at the Forum or whatever in Denton, and he told me that I was going to hell because I wear chains and earrings and wear cologne and stuff like that. And so I was like, dang, like that's crazy. Like you're the type of person who I want to show Christ to, type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Like, cause like what I always preach is that it's about the relationship you have. It's not about like how you look. Like it's not about like, oh, if you don't wear this or do this, then you're not a child of God. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all about your relationship with God. And so that's what I try to preach, like with my image. Like, yeah, I wear the chain, you know what I'm saying? I got the earrings, you know what I'm saying? I love jewelry, you know what I'm saying? And like I feel like that's what I'm trying to get. Like, yeah, like we look alike, but one thing that I have is the relationship with God, you know what I'm saying? And like you can have it too, and you can still be yourself and have that relationship with God, like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's very important because people, they get so turned away from God. They get so straight away from God because they think that they have to be perfect in order to, you know, like go to church. Like people, like I remember, man,
Hey,
I was about to get
time,
it,
bro.
Nah, you get into it.
but it was
hey,
like,
you
bro,
good.
like I remember there was like a person who came to church or whatever, and like the pastor was like, man, like you're not allowed in my church. I was like, where they supposed to go? You know what I'm saying? Like these people are coming, look, you know, they might look the way they do. They, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they were homosexual or whatever. But he was like, I'm not going to have this in my church. I was like, man, like where they supposed to go? Like they're supposed to be like loved here. Like they're supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like these are the people who we want here to show them a different path. You know what I'm saying? But like with love, you know what I'm saying? And so that's all I try to do. Like I treat everybody the same. Like I don't care if you know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter who you are. Like I feel like that's the image that I wanna give off. You know what I'm saying? Like people who I want to attract.
I feel it.
Yeah, and what'd you say? Come as you are.
Yeah. Like literally, like come as you are. You know what I'm
Legit.
saying?
And it's like, and like you said, where are they supposed to go? Like
Yeah.
where are they supposed? And that's the point. Like, and I feel like you said something interesting about like people feel like they have to go to church and you know have to do this, but for me, like I always focus on the relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My relationship with God. So where do you think that misconception comes from? People think you have to be perfect. You have to do this, and this, or like
Yeah.
if you do this, like where do you think that comes from?
Man, I feel like it's just religious folk. Like in the Bible it talks about the Pharisees or whatever, and like how Jesus was one of those people who were calling out the Pharisees because they thought that they were, you know, like they were using the law for their benefit. You know what I'm saying? Like to like they were using the law to tell people that I'm more holier than you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm holier than you type thing, when that's not the case. Like everybody is on the same playing field. Like there's nobody who is closer. Well, let me not say that, but like there's nobody who has more access to Jesus than anybody else. Like
Right.
we all have the same access to Jesus type thing. So like whenever people like, you know, like are so religious that they shame you or like make you feel bad about who you are, you know what I'm saying? Like don't let any of that bother you, you know what I'm saying? Because we all have the same access to Jesus. And like that's something that I've been picking up, like I've been learning. I know at first, whenever I first became a Christian, I was that religious person. Like I was going around like oh no, like you lukewarm, like you going to hell, you doing this, you doing that. You know what I'm saying? And so God had to knock me upside the head again, like, hey, bro, it's about a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I always try to preach, bro.
Yeah, and I hear people ask me like, what do you mean like you hear God? Like I feel like it's different situations for different people. Like some people may have to go through this situation to hear something, or to actually like, or for something to be revealed to them. Like, for me, I get this feeling, like I get this really bad, I don't think I should do this.
Yeah.
I get this really like twist in my stomach, like I think this is a bad idea. Sometimes I go with it, and then boom, I run into a wall, and then it's like, well, I should have just listened.
Yeah.
Like some people call it intuition, but for me, I think that's when God speaks to me personally.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I can agree.
Yeah. So, with the music now, you know, you talked about at UNT, you were able to do the talent shows, you know, the different events. Now that you're out, you know what I'm saying, you graduated, do you feel like it's harder to put your music out and connect with people since you are on campus and, you know, you see these people actively like every day?
Yeah, especially with COVID, but it's also been a blessing because putting music out online has probably been like, like one of the best things like ever to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because like there's so many people online than it was on campus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have to change your perspective on it or whatever. And that's definitely something I'm working on, is like being a better person about putting stuff out, like not being ashamed of putting my music out type thing, you know? So it's definitely, there are a lot of challenges because you have to be careful about trying to get, like you want organic traffic. Like you don't want traffic that's like fake. You know, like people like they pay for Spotify plays. Like I don't know if you ever seen like at the end of the year they'll post like, hey, my plays got
Streams.
like my
Bro,
streams.
you be like, nah,
it was,
ain't no way you got this one.
828,000 streams or whatever, but like their followers don't match up. Like
Bots.
their, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like,
Bots.
A lot of them.
yeah. And so I'm like, that is not adding up. So like you want organic traffic. So that's something that I'm definitely learning about right now.
What keeps you motivated? Like, do those numbers affect you? See other people's numbers or not at all?
Man, I can't even lie to you. Yeah, it does. It does a lot. But then I have to like remember that like the applause of man, like it doesn't mean nothing to me really. Like like making people happy, you know what I'm saying? Like getting out of character to make people happy doesn't mean really nothing to me at this point.
Right. I'm writing that down. The applause of man. That's actually really dramatic. I'm not gonna lie. The applause of man.
Yeah. So I have to like keep that in the back of my mind. Like, okay, like what is my mission? Like people always talk about like stay in your lane type thing. And like, that's true. Like you have to be authentic. Like there was a song that I recorded like a few weeks back. And I was like, man, this song is going to go hard. But it was only going to go hard because I thought that people would like it. I didn't like the song. I thought people would like it.
Did you drop it already?
No, I didn't drop it.
Okay.
Like, I had to, that's the thing, bro. Like, this year, I had the chance to drop 5 songs. Like, but there was, like, that thing, you know, they're talking about that feeling that you get. Whenever I was about to click that submit button, I was like, bro, like, this is not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not the music I wanted. And it was stemmed from seeing those plays.
Really?
I was like, man, people getting all types of thousands and millions of plays. I was like, I need to get out there. I was like listening to artists, like what's hot. And then I made a song about it. Okay, like this song sounds like this. This song sounds like this artist I listened to, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like nothing was Jaye Hill. Like nothing was me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so whenever I was about to release those songs, I was like, God was telling me, hey, like this is, first of all, this is not glorifying me at all. Secondly, this song is trash.
God was like, this all trash, bro.
Thirdly, this song is not you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I was like, you're right. And so like I'm starting to learn that like I want that delayed gratification. Like I want that gratification that's more like you waited, like you took the time to meticulously pick out every lyric. It glorifies me, and then whenever you drop it, it touches people. You know what I'm saying? Not like here you go, and it don't do nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I keep saying like I want to drop a bomb. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to drop Lil Grants. I want to drop a bomb. You know what I'm saying? So
Do you feel like you found your sound?
I feel like I have, bro. Like, I don't know, but then again, like, I'm not too sure, but I have a really, really good depiction of like what it is now. Like I low key want to be like the gospel gunner type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like,
you're very melodic, bro. You really are.
yeah. But like, 'cause I feel like I can rap, bro. I feel like I can really rap.
Yeah, I believe,
bars.
bro. You do.
got
I feel
bars.
like you
I
really
ain't
do,
gonna
bro.
So like, I'd be like, bro, like I want to be the gospel gunner, low key.
While you saying that, I'm looking at this video on your Instagram with Trey Summers that he did, where he had the drone shot of the car doing donuts. So
Yes. Yeah.
how does that also play into it, bro? Like, as far as like for your visuals, how do you come about that?
Man, you know what? That video was crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
It was.
Cause my homeboy Trent had a scat pack.
Yeah.
And then my
He
homeboy
going crazy, man.
And then my
Yeah.
homeboy Lante had a GT out there, and
The loudest cars I've ever heard in my life. Their cars are so loud.
so loud,
Their cars are so loud, man.
bro. And so like, whenever we did that video, I was just like, this is what I have in my head. Like, I just thought it would like attract people or whatever. And so, I mean, I love cars too, so I just thought like, this is me. You know what I'm saying? And so I had like the colorful smoke bombs out there.
Dramatic
you know what I'm
smoke.
saying? Like, so I was like, bro, like this is me. Like, this is what I want to do.
You gotta be yourself, man.
And so I was, that's where that stemmed from. I mean, there wasn't like no spiritual connection right there, but I was just like, this is like,
This hard.
This is hard. You know what I'm saying? So
have you always been Jaye Hill? Have you ever revamped your image, like image brand?
That's a crazy question. I looked.
I'm learning too. I'm trying to see what's
have I
up.
always been Jaye Hill, bro?
That's a crazy question.
Man, can I come back to you on that?
No,
Can I think about that for a second?
That's a crazy question, bro.
I feel like I always have, like, I'm just peeling back layers over time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've always had the Jaye Hill that I wanted. Well, I've always like known or like tried to get the Jaye Hill that I wanted, but I kept trying to cover it up with other things that I thought was Jaye Hill. And so over time, I had to peel back those layers and be like, okay, I'm still peeling back layers,
Yeah, of course.
honestly. And so I'm still like trying to figure out, okay, like solidify, okay, this is me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my brand. This is my image. Like, these are like what I do. Like, even down to like my colors. Like this is like how I market myself. Like these are my colors. These are like my people.
Everything,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Like everything.
Yeah.
So I'm still trying to figure that out.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
That's a great question, bro.
You got an old soul, man. You
Really?
seem like you got an old soul.
Yeah, bro. I feel like I'm mature at times, bro.
Yeah, I get you.
That's like I'm a chick. So you got married.
Yes, that's okay. That was a big move. That was a dramatic move.
Very dramatic. I wish I still had that
dramatic.
drop, but I replaced it with Jimmy's and Aiden's. But very, very, very dramatic.
Yes.
How did you know it was time?
Bro, how did I know it was time? I got this question before, and I gave a really good answer. I can't remember it.
What's your answer now?
Yeah, make it more dramatic than what you said before.
But
We need the content.
but nah, man, I just like, I knew that was my wife, you know what I'm saying? Just like by the way that, first of all, by the way that she carries herself, and like by the way that she's shown me like how much she loved me, and basically like our relationship with God, honestly, like her relationship with God personally and my relationship with God personally, and how we just came together on that was just crazy. But I feel like we went first, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I really feel like we went first to be an example for others who like were lost, you know what I'm saying? Like I've had a lot of friends go through breakups, you know what I'm saying? A lot of friends who were in I ain't talking about you, bro. No, I had a lot of friends who like went through breakups, a lot of friends who like were in situations and they were like, man, like, why this guy treat me like this? Like, why this girl doing this to me? You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like we were that, like, God put us at such a divine time to be that example to others on like what it was supposed to look like type thing. Not to boast or anything like that.
No, not at all.
Because it could have been anybody at that point, but I'm just so grateful and blessed that he chose us at that point in time. So I feel like that's that's why I got married. Like that's why I chose her.
You definitely were the first out the group. We used to have competitions. How many times in the group message do we do like it's gonna be the first person to have this, it's gonna be the first person to have a baby, it's gonna be the first person to get, and it was Jay, the first person to get married out of our group, man.
Countless, bro.
We had countless conversations about that.
Never would have thought it was me, but
my next question for you is, bro, like although like how you said like time doesn't always put, you know, on certain situations, but for the amount of time that y'all knew together, like did y'all build that friendship to where y'all kind of got that understanding of where y'all wanted to be in life to build to what y'all have now? Like how did?
That's a good question. Yeah, so whenever we first got together, we were not thinking about God at all. Like we were like whenever we first got together, we was two college kids hooking up for benefits type stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like over time our personal relationship with God just got stronger and stronger, and so we kind of figured out what we wanted together. And honestly, bro, we just let God lead us. Like I can't even think about anything that I did that like helped us get to where we're at right now. Like it's literally all God. Like her life, my life, and how we ended up where we are right now. Like it's a miracle at this point.
Wow.
So
I like that.
Yeah, so it's definitely all God.
Do you believe people have to be equally yoked, but like spiritually before they get together? Or do you feel like
oh yeah, I definitely believe that. Like I feel like first of all you have to find yourself before the person. Like before the person enters your life, you have to already be a whole person. Like I don't agree with that saying that says like I found my better half. Like my other half, like you're not supposed to be a half. You're supposed to be a whole, getting together with a whole another person. You know what I'm saying? Because if that person leaves and you a half and like you looking half empty, you know what I'm saying? Like that don't look good on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that me and my wife, we were two whole people who chose to come together. And that's how you become a power couple, because if you a half and a half coming together, you just one. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not two. You know what I'm saying? Is the Bible says it's better to have two than one.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I've never heard it put that way.
Yeah.
I've never heard it put that way. That's really good.
Yeah.
So, and I do believe that. But also, follow up to that question. So, when it comes to, let's say, spiritually, do you feel like you have to be equally yoked with the person you're with spiritually? Let's say you've been knowing God for years, but this person may have only just gotten to know him. Do you feel like that could work out, or do you feel like they still have to be equally yoked?
Most definitely. Like if you guys are chasing after the same God, like I feel like that's like a religious type question. Like, oh, I've been knowing God for 85 years back whenever nah. Like I could have just gotten saved today. Like we both have the same relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? So and like that is equally yoked. Like whenever you guys are like chasing after the same God, like that's equally yoked. Now, if you a Christian and then like, you know, oh girl over here, she's like worshiping Buddha or something like that. Yeah. Then like that's an issue. Like then you guys can't come together. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then at the same time you have to treat that situation with love. Like like even though they might worship something else, like you show them love, like you show them like, you know, like yourself, then it's gonna attract, like she's gonna be like, man, like so like let me find out about this God that you're worshiping. You know what I'm saying? So I mean it could really work. It just really depends on like the two individual people at the end of the day.
Got you. So do you feel like it's harder, you know, with the climate of music and everything going on, Hollywood and all this stuff? Is it harder to? I'm trying to figure out how to put this question.
Like how you said earlier, temptation.
Like, yeah, do you feel like it's harder to break to fall off track now than it has? Wait,
nah, I said something different.
Okay, I'll ask mine and you can ask what the other ones you thought of. Do you feel like it's harder to like? It's easier to break like track, like it's easier to fall off, like with everything that's going on in the world now.
I guess it depends on what you mean by like fall off. Like what do you mean by like fall off?
So let's say you're going really, you're running with God, right? You're running.
Yeah.
But then social media, you see something pop up, and then you're like, oh man, and then you react a certain way, like, or your thoughts may go a certain way. Do you feel like so you feel like it's easier now to fall off, or do you think it's always been the same?
I feel like it's always been the same, but I mean, I think with us like right now living in this generation, we could easily say it's easier to fall off now, because it's so accessible now. I feel like I can really only speak for now. I guess back then, like you had to actually go out and find it, but now like you got it on your phone, like you got it, like you carrying it with you. You know what I'm saying? Like you going out, like women are bold nowadays. You know, what I'm saying? Like,
Legit.
like. Man, some things I saw in the church, I was like, "You wearing that to church? Okay."
Yeah.
I was like, "Wow, okay, that's
Yeah.
how we doing it."
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay,
Sundresses to church and stuff. Hey, yeah.
Crazy.
we doing it." But I definitely feel like we're a lot more expressive nowadays. Like people are very expressive and wanna, yeah.
How do you stay consistent?
Man, you have to be in. You have to be a daily thing. Like I feel like you have to win the day. Really, you can't think about tomorrow. You have to win today. In temptation, I know, man. Like there's been plenty of times where I've like fallen off, like fall off. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that like I still don't fall. Like I sin every day. You know what I'm saying? But it's like a thing where it's like you know your relationship with Christ. Like you have to mend that. Like you have to mend that or whatever. And so like I feel like everybody's like a sinner. You know what I'm saying? Which is all the more important reason why we need a relationship with God. Like we can't look at it as like I didn't sin today. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to have that relationship. Like because I feel like if you're looking at sin, like Jesus already paid for that. Like you don't have to work to get into heaven. Like you don't have to like do anything to get into heaven, like because Jesus already paid for that whenever he died.
Right.
So like whenever I think about my life as a Christian, I'm thinking about my relationship that I have with Jesus Christ and how whenever I die, I know that I'm going to heaven. So whenever people try to say like hey, like you sinned, you're not like you're going to hell, you know what I'm saying? Like the Bible says that in 1 John 1:9, like if you confess your sins, like he's faithful and just to forgive you and cleanse you of all unrighteousness. So as long as you come back to him, you know what I'm saying, and just be like, hey God, you know what I'm saying, I messed up looking at old girl in choir practice. You know what I'm saying? Like she was bad. But
Yeah.
I like say it, like, and that's the thing, like you don't have to talk to God like Father God, and I mean, like I like reverence him, but then again, like just like talk to him how you would talk to him, you know what I'm saying, and like be like, hey God, like I messed up back there, like just forgive me for that, like, and like help me to repent. Like repent just means turn, like help me to turn from that sin and just like not do it again, because I know that it hurt you. Like whenever you have a relationship with somebody, you don't want to do that no more. So it's like it's not a God that's like looking at you like don't do this, don't do that. But it's a God that loves you and you love him back. And just how like you wouldn't want to piss off like your wife or your girlfriend, your mama, like that's how you want to treat that relationship with God. Like you don't want to like disappoint him. Like it will hurt you and him to disappoint him. So that's how deep the relationship needs to be. And so I feel like that's how I keep consistent. Like that's how I keep my relationship with him like going on and on, because that's something that like I genuinely want every day.
I hear you.
I like
Yeah,
that. I like that. That was a great explanation. Of that. Like, and it's true. Like you can talk to God however you want. Like Lord, I was tripping. You know, like he knows you. You know, like you don't have to put up a mask or like.
And he's not offended. Like,
oh my. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think like people like he's not offended because he knows that about you. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like that's like how you really seek God. You know what I'm saying? Like by being real with him, because he knows you type thing. So yeah.
I agree, man. And like, so when it comes to writing music, you say you're writing right now. What is that process like?
Oh man, like I have to find a dope beat. Like I have to find the hardest beat out there. And just it may be like how like I wrote a song yesterday.
Okay.
Can I be real with you, bro? I wrote a song yesterday about like how like I need to be like more accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like be like more responsible because I know the whole thing that we had yesterday or whatever. And like, like
people don't know how to say.
Yeah. And so like, bro, like I just have to have like a motivating, like however I'm feeling right now, like that's therapy for me. And so how I write a song, like, okay, how am I feeling right now? Like, this beat is hard, first off, and then like how am I feeling? Let me write down how I'm feeling.
Right.
And then let me try to express how I feel and make it rhyme.
Yeah.
And that's literally how it is for me.
Man. Well, I got a hard beat for you.
You got a heartbeat for me?
Right now.
Right.
Oh yeah, this is that special.
It's
moment.
special.
This that special moment right there.
We have never done this before, but we putting you on the spot.
Yes, sir. First time. Hey.
First time for everything. I got a beat right now.
Hold on.
Drop another bomb.
I got a beat right now.
Oh, bro.
I need a freestyle right now. On the spot.
Hey.
Yeah, my name is Christian.
Hey.
Go ahead and get right, man.
You nervous? I'll start it off. Let me start off.
Let's go, bro.
You want me to start off or you want to start off?
It don't matter, bro.
It don't matter. It don't
You
matter.
spin too, bro.
Hey,
You spin
it
too?
don't
It
matter.
don't matter, bro.
All right,
We
let
go
me
in.
Let me start it off.
Hey.
Okay.
I got the ad-libs for y'all.
You got it?
Yeah.
I'm finna start.
All right.
My name is Trey Nice. Yeah, I'm cold as ice. I done came down. My middle name is Nice. Wait, I said that. Man, I want some crab.
What?
Man, what?
What?
I think I broke my abs on the nice show. Finna go.
Running.
Finna go and get a snow cone.
Snow cone.
And I like water.
Water.
My ice is water.
Water.
I done came down and I feel like water.
Hey, like water.
Hey.
Baptized on my ice up in the water.
Yeah.
Call me Lil Wayne, call me Lil Carter.
Yeah.
I go in like I'm going harder.
Yeah.
Going fast in Hellcat, straight to heaven. I can do it every day like the number 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Jaye Hill, Jaye. When you say my name, please don't forget the E.
Yeah.
I was sitting here with Trey Nice, and he nice. I was Jimmy was here, but he not right.
Whoa.
He up wherever that he at. Hey, I don't care. Holy Spirit, where it's at.
Yeah.
Hey, where you at?
Ooh.
Hey, where you from?
Wrong.
Hey, Triple D, throw it up. Where you from?
Yes, sir.
Bryson?
Hey, where you at?
Bryson.
Hey, where you from?
Hey.
Triple D, throw it up.
Come on, Bryson.
Where you
Where's
from?
that?
Finna get it.
Yeah.
Finna split it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
This ain't it.
Yeah.
I'ma stop.
Okay.
I can't go. I can't go no more. Yeah, I need some H2O.
Man, you need some H2O. I came down like 24. I don't know who it is, but my thing.
Hey man, hey.
Yes, sir.
I like that, bro. Hey, you did that thing. You did too. You too. Hey,
A little bit.
I feel like I did the ad-libs right for y'all. You know
No,
what
I
I'm
think I
saying?
need a better beat. I think I need a better beat.
One more? You got one more in you?
Yeah, one more in you, bro.
Are you asking or you telling them?
You have one more in you.
I should, bro.
Hey, yeah, bro. What's up, bro? You know
That's what we do, bro. That's what we do.
And it, right here. You gotta drop that bang, bang, bang.
Hey.
There's a nice
Yes,
one.
sir.
I'm up here with the DJ too.
Hey,
Like,
yeah,
he's on
bro.
with it.
Water. Carter. I done came down. My name is Arthur.
Nah.
You know who it is?
No king.
Hey. Where's Jimmy? Where's Jimmy?
Where's Aiden?
Aiden.
I don't know.
Aiden. Hold on. Aiden.
I did a different beat. Drove from Mesquite
Hey.
Yeah.
on 635.
Yeah.
Straight from the east.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wait a minute, it's
Whoa.
hot. It used to be real cold. And I need some more ice in my cup.
Yeah.
Because this is going low.
Yeah.
It's going low.
Uh-huh.
She going low. Hold on.
Limbo.
Not no more. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I ain't saying it.
No.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Let's get a minute.
Wait. Ooh.
It makes you just wanna.
Ooh. With the drop. Ooh. Okay.
I'll give it that.
Hey, Bryson was on it, bro.
Bryson was on it.
I fell off a little
Need
bit.
some
I
more
fell
H2O.
Nah, you was on it. Drove from Mesquite. From the east.
You was on it, bro. That's fire.
Bro. You know, sounds
Like, nah, bro, that was hard. And that was the surprise.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I was scared, man. I was like, what is a surprise, bro?
Hey, bro. You are the first artist to do that for us, and we appreciate you.
The first one to do it.
Really?
The first one. The Megalodon.
Hey.
That's lit, bro.
Hey, the very, very, very first one, man.
Yes, sir.
And first, and also, before we get to the nice picks, thank you for coming in, bro.
No problem, bro.
Thank you. No, for real, like, thank you for coming in, bro. Especially like we did your first interview and didn't go how we wanted it to.
Yeah.
But you came back, bro.
Came back, yeah.
And I appreciate it, bro. You've been
Season 2.
Yeah, man. Season 2, you've been patient with us. And people, please be patient. We're gonna get to everybody. I swear.
Patience is a virtue.
We do one a week. Please be patient with us. But
Holla at us.
thank you, bro, for coming in, man. And this is that part of the show.
Oh, yeah.
This is season 2. This is the nice picks. Okay, I'm reloaded. So basically, how this gonna work? I'm going to ask my guests 3 random questions. 3 random questions. And you have 5 seconds to answer each question.
Stand up for this.
Do I need to stand up? I can chill.
You can stand up if you want.
I'm just getting prepared. You never
bet.
know. What
Okay.
You never know.
You know? Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
The applause man is so hard. Oh my gosh, that's so hard. I'm using that. Like, thank you. And I'll give you credit. I swear I will. Okay, question number 1. Would you rather go back in time and fix one thing or have one random thing drastically change in your future, good or bad?
The future option.
You would drastically change one thing in your future? Okay, Bryson.
Yeah.
You can go back in time and change one thing or have one random thing drastically change in your future, good or bad.
I'll go back.
You'll go bad.
Go back.
Oh, you'll go back. Okay. Why? Okay. Why would you want something to drastically change in your future?
Man, I don't really like looking at like going back in the past type stuff. Like one of my pet peeves is like I hate when people tell me what I should have done. Like, oh, you should have did this.
Yeah.
Like, well, I can't.
I can't do nothing about it
I can't
now.
do nothing about it now. Like, tell me like what I can do now. Like, that's what I'm always thinking about. Like, what I can do.
Yeah. Okay. Why would you go back to the past?
Hold on. What's your answer?
Oh, my answer, I would want something to drastically change in the future.
Okay.
Good or bad? Because I'm one of them type where it's like, just like my Uncle Lucky, man, like, I don't know. I take risks. So it's like, if I go back in the past to change something, this could not happen. But since this is already happening now, but I just know I haven't seen the future yet. So if something were to drastically change, I wouldn't know anyway. So it's like,
I feel that.
so why not just take the risk? So that's what I would do.
Oh shit, excuse me. I'm gonna take the risk to go back and
Okay.
change something. But that's just
Okay.
me.
So you would definitely change something. Okay.
I wouldn't mind going to the future, but I will go to the past first.
Okay, bet. Question number 2. Would you rather have $14 million given to you right now? Right now. I write you a $14 million check right now. Or get $15 million spread out over the next 20 years.
Give me 14 million right now, fam.
Bryson?
Yeah, right now.
Why? That's interesting.
Nigga, what's your answer?
I'll take the 15 over the next 20 years.
All right, my bad. Go ahead. What's your?
I can turn that 14 into 15 over the next 20
You know what I'm
years.
saying?
Doubly, you know what I'm saying? I can invest.
I agree with you all. I agree with y'all on that. But thing is, that's 14 mil, right?
Yeah.
We ain't seen no money like that. So it's like, okay, but I know I got 14 mil.
You be splurging?
Yeah, I splurge, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I splurge. So, but for me personally, if I get 15 million over the next 20, this is just from this one thing. I can, I have other ventures and stuff. But if I get 15 million, I know for sure I'm going to have $15 million over the next 20 years. Like, for sure.
Spread out though.
That's spread out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Can, like, chill. Like,
I'm still living comfortably.
Yeah, I
'Cause
feel
I feel that.
but if you want the 14 mil right now,
I'm still finna be living comfortably. Hey, I'm finna invest all that. Yeah, bro.
Man.
so you still stick with y'all answers?
Yes.
You look like you want to change it,
Yeah.
but okay.
Man, because, like, I think about, like, that. Hey, I'm done. Like,
Yeah.
quitting that 9 to 5, boom. Done. And then you're just chilling.
But you can
don't
still
even,
quit.
Yeah, no, you don't even gotta quit. You can continue stacking and doing what you're doing while you get that
could.
14.
That's right.
Or you can quit. You can quit and get, I don't know what, 15 million spread over 20. It may be like maybe like around 600,000 a year. You ain't got to worry. You living comfortably for the next 20 years.
Well, when you put it that way,
Yeah, when you put it that way.
That's what I'm saying.
When you break it down, 600K a year.
Instead of getting that 14 mil right now, you can still live great.
yeah. Okay. Well, you want me to change my answer?
No. That's, y'all pick. That's what y'all chose.
That's what y'all chose.
This last question is for you, Jay.
Okay.
This is only for you to answer.
Bomb drop.
For you. Thank you, Bryson. Appreciate you.
What's up?
You walk in a room. There's 3 people on podiums about to fall. You get an option to save one. The people are me, Trent, and Jimmy. Who do you save and who do you let fall to their death tonight?
That's a nice one. Hit that.
There's a nice one.
You have to answer.
You only have 5 seconds. Where are you going?
You have to answer. The people are me, Trent, and Jimmy. You can only save one, and the other 2 fall to their death tonight. Who do you choose?
He said tonight. What?
I'm not gonna take any offense. I swear I'm not. But if you don't say me, this episode not dropping.
I'll choose
I'm
me.
just playing, bro. You gotta save one, bro.
I'll choose me.
No. That's not how it works.
I mean,
You gotta
hey.
save one. Realistically, you gotta save one.
He
That's what I'm
saved
saying. Like, I
himself.
choose me. Like, all y'all are going down.
No,
I'm sorry.
It's like
Y'all need to figure out a way to save yourselves.
We're
at this
3 on
point.
pillars, and you have 3 buttons. You have to choose.
It's like a Saw movie or something.
You have to choose one. You can only save one.
That's wild. I don't know if I can do that myself though.
I have to choose.
You have to choose.
You ain't got.
That's why this is your
You
question.
ain't got no time limit to choose. He just
Nope.
Dang,
He can't
bro.
go anywhere. He
He has to choose.
I need to pray about it, bro.
God said choose.
T help, bro.
He's saving Trent. It's okay.
Hey,
It's
that's
okay.
love.
It's okay.
That's love.
It's love, bro. It's love. Me and Jimmy.
That's an air ball.
That's who I-
He ain't choose nobody from the night show. It's all good.
it's all. He could be like, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I had to. Well, Trent.
Hey, me and Trent gonna take over the podcast.
Hey,
Exactly. Man, Jaye Hill.
Yes, sir.
Where can the people find you and find your music, man?
Man, go to jayhillofficial.com. That's how you find out about my website, my merch, my Instagram. Instagram, Jaye Hill Official. Facebook, Jaye Hill. And it's all there. Apple Music, Jaye Hill. I'm the black guy, not the white guy. Jaye Hill. And then, I mean, Spotify, like everywhere. Deezer. I don't know who uses Deezer. But Tidal.
Title.
Amazon Music, YouTube, Jaye Hill.
All platforms in this thing.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
My boy Bryson, stay bright. Where can the people find you, brother?
Hey man, y'all can find me on all platforms. Stay bright, STAYBRYGHT. Holla at me.
And you can follow your dramatic host, DJ Trey Nice,
There's a nice one.
on all social media, man. This has been.
Wait. Shout out to our co-stars. Never mind.
Shout
you see
out.
how you do, y'all,
Follow,
bro?
follow our co-stars,
Call me daddy.
Aiden on Instagram at AidenC. That's AIDENC.
Yeah.
And follow Jimmy
Jimmy, where you going?
Yeah.
on Instagram at DJ_pedigree.
Pedigree, yes, sir.
DJ_P pedigree.
Hey,
Yeah.
great episode, man. Appreciate you.
Great
again,
episode,
bro.
man. We
Thank
gonna
you.
rock out like this. Hey, bro, this song's hard. It's a hit.
There's a nice one.
It's a hit. Hey, man. Another episode in the books. Season 2. We almost out of here. Let's go.
Putting in work, came straight from the dirt, should've been in the dark. Now, wanna come up in the road, get tough, but I really wanna ball